What up, everybody? It's your girl Kitty Connects, and I am here with Whitty, or like I like to call him, the Whitster.
The Whitster.
Whitty, how'd you get your name?
So Whitty, of course, my last name is Whitley, but in high school, I didn't rap at first. In high school, I played soccer, and I listened to Notorious B.I.G. a lot, and one soccer game, we were playing our rival school, and I body checked one of their star players and got carded for it. But I used to warm up to Biggie all the time, kick in the door and give me the loot. And it was probably like on repeat half the time, and I was Biggie Whit from that point on. And then as I transitioned myself and found out more about me, I became Whitty. It's more suitable. Biggie Whit, I'm not really that big of a dude, so it doesn't really.
I'm not big.
Yeah,
so.
it's not really me.
So, how'd you get into music? I know you just said you listened to Biggie, but like, what's his lyrics? What made you want to get into music?
Not really. I was always a fan of rap music. In middle school, it was like introducing me into Nelly, Ludacris, and Manny Fresh, and just a lot of Southern rappers. But I really got into music after, as far as doing it, I got into after I graduated high school. Had no clue what I was doing, and I went to community college, and I just got into Fruity Loops, so I had to start like recording myself. And then my homie BTR, Brandon, we were in religion class together, and I started recording him, and I was producing stuff for him. And then he's like, bro, you should rap, he's like, you write all the time anyways, and you like to, be lyrical and stuff. So my brother Brandon got me into rapping, and I kind of just progressed from there.
What was your first song?
First song.
And your best bar on it.
I don't know about best bar, but my first song that I did was it's called Bend Over. It's a super trash song, super trash, all kinds of trash. I was hyped about it at the time that I recorded it, but it's still a super trash song. We probably should never play that song ever, but I don't really remember the bars. I just remember something about the hook going, bend over, baby, hoist your back, and then something. But it was a trash song. It's on my external drive, so I have it for keepsake, just so I know, hey, you used to be this trash. You
can use it as a sample on one of your new songs.
Hey, that's a good idea. I really could do that.
That's how you do that. So, Whitty, I met you at the BET experience about 2 years ago. You had performed Emily Blunt, which is one of your biggest songs.
The Scam Show.
Why'd you call it a scam show, man?
Yo, ain't nobody get anything from that. I mean, of course, I met y'all, so that's, I guess, a plus there, but ain't nobody win anything from that show. Ain't no way. Like, it was just, I called it a scam show. It was like, you had to pay, I think it was a pay to perform thing, and then, I don't know. It was just a setup to me. But whatever,
And you got something great out of it.
Yeah, I got something here because of that show, so there we go.
So, where are you from, Whitty?
I am from Mount Gilead, North Carolina, which is the same trap as Lil Bree. Pop my shit.
Shout out to Lil Bree.
Yeah, Montgomery County, technically the 910, but I reside in Charlotte, so I rep the 704. I went to school in Charlotte, UNC Charlotte to be exact, religious studies major. If anybody needs any scriptures, I got you.
Oh, so you can get me married.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, video. Oh, dang, minister. That's crazy. So, when you went to school, did you, put yourself more into music than any other than now?
I would say so. I mean, most of anything that I did in school was, my mind was always on doing something music related. I mean, a lot of my background and kind of how I got opportunities and made so many connections was I started out as a promoter when I came up to Charlotte. Prior to that, I was on a little independent label in Asheboro called Medley Records. Robert Medley and Medley Films. I was part of his label, and then we kind of went our separate ways there. Had our own, headspaces, own directions, and Robert's doing his thing. And but then I came to Charlotte, and I had to kind of figure out the vibes up here and kind of see different scenes. But I got into promoting. I was a company called Progressive Music Group. That kind of transitioned into Crank It Loud. Joel Collins and Chris and Mitch, they're all big promoters that kind of helped me build up a resume of opening for people like Big Crit and Rich Homie Quan and Mobb Deep and Kyle, Snow the Product. I mean, I've opened for some cool, Obi Trice, but most of my backing came from being a promoter and actually just being part of setting up the show, going out and selling tickets, flyers, just doing the street team stuff, which is always a huge fan of doing, because that's just where putting on a show to me is just as exciting as being an artist and being a part of a show, because you get to know what led up to that show. So promotion is kind of how I built my network and my value.